Listen to this, 49% of people who use Facebook use it to inform their purchase decisions. That's billions of people going onto Facebook every single day looking to buy. Those are your future clients. But how do you get in front of them and convince them to buy from you? Well, there are 4 Facebook specific strategies that work exceptionally well at getting buyers to choose your products and services. And by the end of this video, you'll understand all 4 strategies and you'll know which will work best for your specific business. Let's dive in. If you're not getting enough paying clients from Facebook, you're likely just not using the right sales strategy. There are 4 strategies that are proven to work on Facebook, and we're gonna walk through each of those strategies in this video. We're gonna start with the easiest, the one that works best for beginners, and we're gonna work up to more and more advanced strategies that allow you to make more sales as your skills grow. So let's start with the Facebook strategy that'll help you get sales the easiest, and that is content to DM to call to offer. Let me show you an example of what I'm talking about here. So this starts by creating different types of content to get your audience to engage with you. Here's an example. This is a two-step. A two-step post simply offers something of free value to people who raise their hands by commenting on your post. So in this example, I said this year I bought 12 pieces of software or tech that generated over $1 million in online sales. Want to see what I got? And then in this case, there's 321 people who commented. These are leads saying, yes, I'm interested in making more online sales. Yes, I'm interested in tech solutions that'll help me grow my business. So this is the content piece, the first step. The next step is to DM everyone who's interested. These are your leads. And you can see I went through and all these people who said, yes, I'm interested, I went and started a DM conversation with them. Joanna, of course, happy to share. Did you see the DM I just sent you? And then I went and started a DM conversation, in this case with Joanna. So we go from content over into the DMs, into a conversation in Messenger. And then from that conversation in Messenger, offer up a call. This is an opportunity for you to personally speak with these leads to find out a little bit more about what it is they're looking to achieve, what problems they're facing, what they need help with, so that you can make them an offer, which is the 4th step. We go content to DM to call to offer. Now, this is just one example of a piece of content that can start this first sales strategy. So this is a 2-step. Let me show you a couple other examples that you can use for your business as well. So here's an example of a video that I uploaded. So this is a pre-recorded video. This says Facebook Group's alternative new option from Meta. And then I posted this time inside of a Facebook group, and you can see there's 23 comments on this post. Anyone who comments on this particular piece of content is obviously looking to create online communities. Maybe they're dissatisfied with Facebook groups. So this post is drawing out a very specific type of lead. And you can do this as well. Film something of value, pre-record it, upload it to Facebook. Anyone who engages on that content, they get a message from you in Messenger. Then once you find out what they need, you offer them a call. And once you get them onto a call, you make them an offer to buy something from you. Let me show you another example. Here is a testimonial post. Let me read this out. It says, please help me cheer on Teresa, whose online coaching program has sold out every quarter since she started using our software called Unipro. And all these people who engage, they ask questions, they say, this is awesome. They get excited about doing something similar to what Teresa did. And so think about this for you. You could create a testimonial piece of content that will draw out people in your audience who want a similar result. Then when those people engage in your content, it's the same process. You send them a DM in Messenger, you find out a little bit more about their situation, you offer to get onto a call with them, and then you make them an offer to buy your product or service. Let me show you one more example of content that works really well for this strategy, and then we'll talk about what should you actually say in Messenger in order to book a call, and what should you say on the call in order to make a sale. So here's another example of a piece of content. This is a poll. The poll here says, how saturated is the coaching industry? Is it very saturated? Is it getting saturated? Or is it not saturated at all? And you can see down here, there are 32 comments. So again, these are leads who want to talk about the saturation of the online coaching industry, who probably are looking for some help. They're probably looking for a solution. And you can also go to the actual votes on the poll. So as an example here, people who said the coaching industry is very saturated, that suggests they could use some help probably with their online coaching business. You can go and click on the actual answers here, and you can go one by one through the people who voted on that particular poll option, reaching out to them in Messenger, starting that DM conversation, working them towards offering a call with you. And then from the call, you can offer them to buy your product or service that will be a solution to the problem they indicated they have. Now, as I mentioned, if you're not sure what to say in Messenger, don't worry. We've got a full script that's proven to work really well to get these leads after they've engaged on your content to say, yeah, I'd like to jump on a call with you to talk more. And I'll put a link to that in the description of this video. You can download it. You can use a copy of that for yourself. I'll also put a link in the description of this video to our sales call script. And this is what you can say to someone when you get onto a sales call with them. It shows all the questions to ask, the follow-ups, how to overcome objections, and how to make an offer so those people will buy from you. So those links are in the description of this video. To summarize, this first strategy, the easiest strategy there is to make sales on Facebook, is to post content. Everyone who engages on that content, they're your lead. Strike up a conversation with them in Messenger, a DM, and then in your Messenger conversation, offer to get onto a call with them. And that's where you can really build rapport, build a relationship, and then make them an offer from that call. The reason this strategy is so easy is because there's a lot of one-on-one engagement. You're gonna be nurturing your leads in Messenger, and then you're actually giving them some personalized time by getting onto a call with them so you can hear exactly what they need and you can provide a solution for exactly the problem they want to solve. That's why this strategy is such a good one if you're just starting out getting clients from Facebook. Sales strategy number 2 is a little bit different. It starts out the same with content being first, and then from everyone who engages on that content, get into a DM conversation in Messenger. So those 2 steps are the same, but here's where it deviates. Instead of offering a call in Messenger, you send a video that describes your product, your service, your solution. And that video replaces the sales call, making an offer to that lead who can then go and buy. So it goes content, DM in Messenger, video, offer. Let me show you an example. Here's an example of a Loom video that I recorded that walks a lead through a solution that I have to offer. It explains all the steps they're gonna get, all the benefits they're gonna get from buying into this program, how it's gonna solve all the problems that they already told me about in the Messenger conversation I've been having with them, and most importantly, this video overcomes their objections and it explains why it's important that they buy right now. So the video itself makes the offer, and then your leads from Messenger, they go and make a purchase from you. The cool thing about this strategy is it avoids taking sales calls. And sales calls, admittedly, can be time consuming. So if you could record a video that would replace that sales call, then it makes the selling process a whole lot faster. Sounds great, right? And it is, but this is a little bit more of an advanced strategy because inside this video, like this Loom video I'm showing you right here, I need to understand what a lead's potential objections will be. I need to understand what questions they're going to want to ask. I need to understand what it is that they need to hear in order to get them to buy. And the only way that I know all that information is from having done a whole lot of sales calls. So this strategy could be great for you if you have done your reps, you've done your sales calls, you understand your audience well, and now you can cut out doing those sales calls in the future simply by sending a video inside a Messenger. That's sales strategy number 2. Now, sales strategy number 3, it does get a little bit more advanced, but boy, does it allow you to sell a whole lot faster. Here's how the strategy goes. Content to event to offer. And when I say event, an event could be many different things. It could be a Facebook live training. I'll show you an example of that in just a second. It could be a free challenge where you invite people in to work with you on some level for 3 days or 5 days or 7 days, teaching them some skills so that you build some rapport, they trust you. It could be a webinar or a workshop. Those are the types of online events that work really well for this strategy. So you post content, getting people excited to join your event. And then when they join your event, you provide value. You help them get some solutions to some of their problems. And then at the end of your event, you make them an offer to continue working with you or doing business with you. Here's an example of a Facebook live training, an event that my wife Lucy and I did inside one of our Facebook groups. And you can see here the title of this event is Expert Lead Nurturing. And when we go down here, you can see there was almost 300 people who went to this particular Facebook live event. And the really neat thing about this strategy is it allows you to sell one to many. So in this case, we're doing a live presentation here. There's 300 people who are in attendance, who are watching, and we can make an offer to all 300 of them all at once. So you'll notice this doesn't require any sales calls like strategy number 1 did. It also doesn't require any DMs like strategy number 2 did. It's a one-to-many sales strategy, allowing you to make a lot of offers all at once. And I know that can sound really exciting, and it is a great strategy. It is, however, a more advanced strategy because now, similar to the video strategy that I showed you in strategy number 2, you need to understand what your audience needs to hear, what their objections will be, what questions they need to answer, and you need to be able to deliver all of that in a convincing manner without any personalized conversation at all. So there is no Messenger chat for you to personalize your conversation. Again, it is one-to-many, and this happens to be one of my personal favorite sales strategies. It works so well on Facebook, assuming that you've done some reps and you understand your audience and you know what message they need to hear in this one-to-many event. Pretty cool, right? That third strategy is very efficient at selling a lot of your product, a lot of your services all at once. But there is a strategy that is even more efficient, if you can believe it, and that strategy looks like this. It goes from content to offer, and let me show you an example. So here's a post that I created on Facebook that says, take Lucy and I on a movie date and we'll help you adopt Facebook's recommended process for creating content and getting leads in 2025. And then it goes on, and here's some long form copy. So in this copy, we're explaining the benefit that our audience will get if they buy a product from us. It explains everything that it'll do for them, how it'll make their life better, how it's going to help their business grow faster. And then when we finally get down here, you'll see that there is a link here that takes people directly over to a purchase page. Now this event did sell out, but you can see here there was a form here where people could fill out the form and buy directly. So in this case, this long form copy post leading to an offer right from in the post made sales. In fact, it sold at this event almost instantly. 100 tickets for this event sold out very quickly. We didn't do any work in Messenger, didn't hop on any sales calls, didn't need to do any videos. It was simply content directly to an offer. And this sounds like the holy grail. You make a post and people just go and start buying your products and buying your services. And it is great. It's so efficient and so scalable, but it is quite advanced. Not only do you need to understand your audience, their needs, their wants, their desires, also their objections and the questions they're going to want to ask, but you also need some copywriting skills to write all of that into a post that convinces your audience to actually take a step of faith and make a purchase from you. So while I love this strategy and it can work very, very well, it's not for beginners. It's for expert level Facebook marketers who already have a track record of selling using the other 3 strategies. Now for me, I use a mix of all these different sales strategies, but I also have a secret weapon, and that secret weapon is Unipro. Unipro goes out onto Facebook, it finds your ideal leads, it brings those leads over into your audience, it nurtures those leads, making sure they see your content, it engages with them in Messenger so that you can make offers to them at the time they're most likely to buy. It's been a game changer for my business, and if you've never tried it out, go over to unipro.com. I know you're gonna love it. That's what I've got for you in this video about the 4 sales strategies that work really well on Facebook. This was helpful, give it a like. And if you have any questions about any of these 4 strategies, or perhaps which one would work best for your business, go ahead and leave those in the comments below. I'm happy to help out. And again, if you're building your online business and you're using Facebook, you got to check out Unipro. Go over to unipro.com. It's going to help your business grow so much faster. Thanks for checking out this video. Can't wait to see you in the next video.